Good morning, Ashworth. Check out the hummingbird. Check out the hummingbird. That was so cool, that little hummingbird. Now, I wonder what kind of plant that is, that red one that I have there. The dang thing still has flowers on it, but that dang tiny blue hummingbird was trying to drink from it, so that was cool too, man, because some damn things, they could just sit there and hover. It's remarkable what a hummingbird can do. I should put that. I have a hummingbird feeder. I think they say just put sugar and water in it, and that's good enough for me. I think I might break that out and see if we can get some hummingbirds around. Well, we got some sun this morning, finally, but I think we got more rain this afternoon coming. I got tomatoes on that plant that are turning red. I'm gonna have to pick them. One of the new guys that moved in, or a couple of the new people, experienced whatever they got living here, some kind of a spirit. I said, I told you. I told you. He's like, what the heck is... I guess it made him sick or something. Yeah, fogy. Coming from around here somewhere. You know, another thing I wanted to talk about. People are talking about this Charlie Kirk's assassination. And if you listen to some of these people now, they're all, we went to church again. And the church was just overflowing with people. Are you telling me they killed a man just to bring people back to the church? That's that's very disturbing because we've just had on record the mass recording of people leaving churches. They still believe in God, but that have been leaving churches, and now this happens, and now the churches are flooded again. I don't see it. There's 5, 6 churches in this little town, and there's only 2 of them that are open. For business, for that still preach, and them ain't filled all the time. Sunday, yeah, and not even that much on Sunday. Like I said, you don't have to go to any church or belong to any denomination or anything like that to believe in the King of all kings. But if people feel better going to church, I'm not going to stop them unless they're right. If they want to go to church, go to church. But keep in mind, wherever there is more than one discussing the Lord, that's where He will be, whether it's in church or out in public. Good morning, little Debbie Fox. Do you need some coffee? Yeah, Spencer came in, Deb. Spencer came in and he took off. Would you like a cup of coffee? Debbie, I woke up this morning. It was really foggy. And then I just caught, thank the good Lord, a hummingbird drinking from that flower, whatever that plant is that I planted. That thing looks in great shape. I wonder if that thing will live all year round. I've been watering the crap out of everything, and it looks pretty good. Debbie, do you need a cup of coffee? You get your cup of coffee. Let me get you and Spencer some coffee. There you folks go. Drink up. I'm having some coffee myself. Oh, you're welcome, Ted. Well, it's a peaceful morning, like I said. I'm wondering if I should bring that plant inside. Still looks really beautiful, really healthy. And I got red tomatoes popping up on my tomato. As you can see, my one tomato plant branch is leaning over. And you can see some green tomatoes. Well, I never really tried fried green tomatoes. Are them breaded or just fried? And do you use butter to fry the green tomatoes? Is my question. Oh, look at that sun come out. Come on outside. We've been waiting for you. Debbie, I got hummingbirds. Boy, the internet's been going crazy this morning. Debbie, for some reason, the ads, like if I open up YouTube, the ads, why are there naked pictures on some of them of women? I tried reporting it, but I don't know if it worked or not. My God. Well, it looks like I must have reported it because it's gone now. All right, we're getting a lot of shade thrown at us right now, being that the sun still hasn't come up over the apartment complex. But the sun is shining. All glory to God. A little break in the weather. Let me check the weather real quick. Debbie, wait until you rewind this. It's in the beginning of the, not in the very beginning, but maybe like 10 minutes in. And you can see him, he's floating around. I don't know if you can see my mouth, but he's floating around here. And then he went over by the tomato plant and drank from here. And then he went back to this red one and was drinking out of it. All right, today cloudy most of the time with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm today, Debbie. Ooh, we got rain tomorrow too. Veritable clouds with a shower in places. So Friday is the first day without no rain and sunshine, but what a dramatic drop in the temps, only 70 something. And we got rain next Friday and Saturday too coming. That's what it's saying. I have a huge butterflies bush. It tracks both hummingbirds and butterflies. You know what? That's crazy because I've seen a butterfly on that red plant too, Debbie. So are you saying that's a butterfly bush that I have right there, that red one? Oh, that's pretty crazy. So you got butterflies and hummingbirds that are drinking off of it. I remember yes, man. And I was smoking with the boys downstairs. William, won't do now. And I'm never going back to my old school. And I never going back. Down, down, Kel, what are you doing up so early? My God, it's shocking to see you here today. You're usually not even around during the days. We were starting to think that you were a vampire, that you only come out at night. We were just talking about that. Waiting for my work day to begin, stopping by to wish a beautiful day. Thanks, Kel. You have a great day. I am night. I know you're a night owl. Be gone. There's a night owl out there going. Stay up till dawn. Till the night is gone. That's a song by Little River Band. I don't know if you know who Little River Band is, Cal, but that's a song, Night Owl. We thought you were a vampire because you never come out during the day. Always at night you stop in. So we thought you were a vampire. I want to suck the blood. I mean, it makes sense. She's never up in the morning. It's always real late at night she stops by after she hit the gym. After all the roids and the hitting the gym, she comes in on channel her. Be gone, there's a night owl out there flying. I got an owl living in my tree out here. Yeah, the little booger was feeding me a couple nights ago. I went to the gas station real late at night to get cigarettes, and that little booger was sitting in the tree. He spooked me. He came out of the tree. There was a dead bird on the ground by my car. You know, a lot of people are questioning what's the problem. Why are we getting all these dead birds? The radar system they got over there by the sheriff's department right down the street. It's probably killing the birds. Microwaves. Night boogers. That's true. I almost exclusively hear. Yeah, you're always here at night. And we were talking amongst each other. Why is Kelton would come out at night? And then people started showing photos of your bedroom. And there was a coffin in the middle of the bedroom. And everyone's like, let's open it. And I'm like, let's not. Let's not open it. I've seen this movie way too many times. It's called Count Dracula. So, but everybody wanted to open it but me. So I got out of it. Don't mock my coffin bed. It was cute, but also scary. It was cute and scary. Kind of sexy, but then scary. And once they opened it and I seen you laying there all in your see-through lace gown, I was like, oh my God, this is horrifying. Close it. Close the coffin. Oh my God, look at how beautiful she looks in her see-through naked negligee. This is horrible. Close it. Oh my God, look at. And I got out of it. Debbie was there, but she wanted to put a stake right through your heart. I said, no, Deborah, you might get that negligee all yucky. And it looks beautiful. And you could wear it, Debbie. Well, what can you do? But now we know. Now we know the truth. And there's the proof right there. She said, don't mock her coffin bed, which is very scary. At the same time, very sexy. Well, Kelt's getting ready to go to work. So Kelt does live during the light. And not only, she don't sleep all day and up all night. And that rests our case there. She said, don't mock the coffin. It'll see through. Yeah, don't do that. No, we don't want to see nothing. We're already half blind as it is. Get yourself some coffee, Kel. I put some coffee in chat. Get yourself some coffee before work. Put your glasses on and you're to These are independent, strong women. They go out and make their own money. Here you go. Yeah. Oh my God! Look at a squirrel. A squirrel. Look at it. Just squirrel. Get out of my tomatoes, you booger. Did you see him? He was so black. He was blacker than the night. Where'd he go? I don't know. That squirrel disappeared. I just got up and looked outside. I seen him walk right past the flowers and everything. Nothing. He just disappeared. Could it have been a squirrel or some kind of thing these people were conjuring around here? I'm not sure. The conjuring. Yes, have a great day. Get yourself a cup of coffee for on your way to work. Don't text and drive, and be safe. We'll 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 talk to you later. And don't worry, I'll have the kids change the dirt in your dirt bed and turn it over or grade it or we'll replace the dirt. Don't worry, it'll be ready for when you get home. Don't forget your lunch. Don't forget your lunch and take a cup of coffee with you for the drive to work. Here, I made you a little croissant with love. There you go, ladies. That's for Debbie and Kel. Morning croissant with butter. Now I'm gonna have to dig out underneath the sink and see if I can find that hummingbird feeder and hang it out there. There's a night on the call. Stay up till dawn. Till the night is gone. Well, we got what, 2 more months? Almost 3 months until Christmas. Oh, I got to really start hunkering down now. Winter, I won't have any extra cash, so I got to get ready to send money to the kids and everything for Christmas. One good thing, we got Thanksgiving coming up, which I love me some Thanksgiving. And hey Debbie, when do they start selling turkeys? In October? I think it's like October. I gotta check, man, see if they are. Good God Almighty, they might already be selling turkeys at the grocery store, and I haven't even noticed it. But I think you can get turkeys all year round. I think I'm not sure. Okay, Bandit Network TV's stopped in. Good morning. Foggy morning. Yeah, it was foggy. Hear that or low lane smoke. Low lane smoke or whatever they're saying from the Canada fires or whatever. I think we still got a bunch of fires out there out west. Well, there he went. There he went. Did you see him, Debbie? He shot right across the screen. That's another thing. I got to get more peanuts. I'm out of peanuts. I only got 3 peanuts left. I'm gonna have to start feeding these little boogers because winter's coming. They need to take some of these peanuts back to their nest. Get ready for winter. Debbie, you got any leaves falling in your yard yet? You got leaves falling everywhere. They're turning color too. Lots of leaves. Yeah. You know, Debbie, you might be right. They might be hitting us with some kind of a weapon, and that's what's burning up the leaves on the trees. So you might be right about that, but it's only for so long because the satellites only over this area for so long, and then the Earth's spinning, but the satellites out there going around. So they might be. That would explain why some of the trees around me are dying. Well, the leaves are dying. But I've seen them in other parts of town that are falling all over. So it might just be a coincidence. But Debbie was talking about some kind of a weapon. So yeah, it could be. For all we know, they're using the ozone layer as a weapon. Because whenever that hole in the ozone layer gets over land, it just burns everything in. Now, what do you do with the leaves, Debbie? Do you just let them lay there on the ground until winter's over with and then mulch them up with the lawnmower? They say it's good uh, feed for your lawn. Well, I feel sorry for them new people that moved in and uh, thought they were going to use their magic to give us all their madness. But, well, it's working. And the Lord works in mysterious ways. Amen. You know, this whole thing that Charlie Kurtz died to fill the churches, I just find that even more crazier than some of the other stuff coming out. But then again, he was evangelist or whatever they call it. So I don't. It's just I don't want no part of that. No man should have to. What are they doing? They're trying to relive Jesus. Oh, he died for. There's only one Jesus, folks. There's only one Jesus. Amen. Move on, doesn't matter. Go home. Stay up till dawn. Yeah, I find it all kind of crazy, Debbie. We're going to be ending this video soon. I'm going to try digging around finding that hummingbird feeder. I think I got hummingbird food. Like a bottle of juice, go-go juice that they're doing. And you seen pictures of his wife kneeling over him in the casket? Why does his hands look like mannequins? Oh, that's the embalming fluid and makeup that does that. Debbie says they are amazing. It's amazing. And I'm saying a prayer for the desperate hearts tonight. Yes, my brother he was in the casket. His hands and his skin felt really weird. Yeah, that's the burial process. A lot of people think it's a mannequin or wax. I'm not going to lie, that has been done before. People fake their death. It is possible. I'm not going to say it's not, but I don't think Charlie's alive. And if he is, it's possible. There's a lot of people right now talking, Debbie, on YouTube, that it was an exploding pack. Right? It was a blood vest used in movies and stuff, and that's why we're seeing what we're seeing, because a 30-06 would have took his head completely off right there. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they're saying, that it was staged, and it very well, he could have faked his death. Maybe people were trying to kill him. Bandit Network said, I thought it was weird. People, I've seen the casket, haven't had hands look like that. It just depends on the way the beautician or whatever they call them does them up. They said Elvis Presley looked like a wax. That he looked like he was 20 years old again, and people were saying it was a wax figure, and that's possible. It's very possible. Elvis might have realized that he was way out of shape and he needed a break from everything and to get clean. So it's possible. I'm not going to say it's not. Anything's possible. Debbie Fox says, is it embalming fluid? Your heart is not pumping blood anymore. I know it looks weird. Yeah, it does. A lot of people are choosing, and the only reason a lot of people, I think, are choosing to be cremated is because there's no room. There's not enough cemeteries, and they want an arm and a leg uh, for burial property. It's just unbelievable. It's almost like they're forcing us to be cremated. Yeah, I think it is, Debbie, the embalming fluid and makeup, you know, and makeup and stuff. I remember. It looks really fake, but it's not. Well, they probably spent a lot of money to take care of him, you know, properly or whatever. He was worth a lot of money. I had no idea. He had like 6, 7 houses. He had giant homes. Um, and before he passed away, there was supposedly some controversy or something where he was getting his money. 'Cause I had no idea he had that kind of money. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Using your ashes to grow a tree. All right, we are coming up on 1 hour. We're going to end this video at 1 hour. We got 5 minutes left. Debbie, do you know what that plant is there that we're looking at? I might bring that sucker inside this winter for safe sake. I got propped my tomato plants up after the rain last night. There's something leaning over. Oh, there goes my weather radio going off. Hold on a minute, I'm listening to the weather. We got thunderstorms tonight and thunderstorms tomorrow. We got rain a couple more days, and then Friday it's out of here. Friday is supposed to be beautiful. And Saturday, I'll be cutting grass. Yeah, I probably will be cutting grass this weekend, Debbie. Get that done. Usually I'm cutting grass like twice a week at the end of the season because it's always raining. So sometimes that lady and gentleman I cut grass for will have me cut it twice in 1 week when we get a lot of rain. Not as bad in the front yard. We got someone walking around out there. I remember the summer over. Last night I was watching Skunk Baxter play guitar in his interview. That motherfucker can I don't know how he does that shit. That dude can play guitar. He takes guitar, he makes his guitar sound like a piano or a trumpet, but not the guitar sound. The leads and the riffs he does is like what a trumpet player would play or something, or a saxophone player. Does anybody know, Debbie Fox is asking, if Ernie made it to court today? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, he's got everybody vampirism. He's got them all under a spell. That old black magic got me hypnotized. That old... You know that song. Well, I can tell you this much on this channel. All glory goes to God. I don't know witchery, sorcery. The only thing I know how is pray for my life to the King of all kings, the great Messiah, God Almighty, and Jesus. I don't know, Debbie. We'll find out. You think he's going to videotape it? I don't know. don't know if he'll videotape it or not. If you don't hear from him today, there's a good chance they locked him up. But then again, that's part of his stick, whatever it is. No, he'll stay off YouTube for a day and make people think all kinds of stuff, and then he pops up. You people really thought I was so stupid. That's what he does. That's how he makes his money. You know he's gonna, Debbie. He'll stay off YouTube for a day. He went to court. The courts agreed with him. He's working for Trump again and all that. It's gonna be great. Just watch it. It's just phenomenal, right? He won the case and all this and that. People will be talking all of what happened to him. He must have got arrested. They must have finally got him, right? And just when you think it's all over with, it'll pop up. You people really think I'm that stupid? Exactly, Debbie. Right? There was no court date. It's just him going to the hospital so he can get his brain chip re-downloaded to a better chip. The Superman XP brain chip. Yeah. We know he's running out of excuses, Debbie. It's gonna, what's gonna be his excuse for not going to court? An alien ship came down and picked him up. That was sent from the government when he was security team for Reagan and all the other presidents. And only he was chosen to go to talk to the aliens. Debbie says she never liked Superman that much. Well, why is he always the one that gets to go talk to the aliens or Bigfoot? That's my question. It's no wonder this world that you got him talking to the aliens. It's unreal. Well, Debbie never liked Superman in the first place. She was a Batman woman more than Superman and Hulk and stuff. So now everybody's wearing Superman t-shirt. I'm gonna go to Walmart and see if I can't get one. No, Debbie, I'm gonna get me a Superman t-shirt. Ernie Shell's got one. Dave Levine's got a whole fight. Dave Levine's got a different color Superman shirt for the whole week. Oh, yeah, he's asking people for suits so he can go into court. Do you see him on YouTube this morning? I'm surprised all the news channels ain't down there at the courthouse. Debbie's more of a Captain America and Thor and Aquaman, dude, than Superman, dude. So I don't know. Where in the world is Ernie Shell today? The whole world's asking. Who knows? Right? I got things to do. I don't schedule my whole world around Ernie. Although I'll give him credit. He's got an imagination. You thought I was just going to let these people take me. Well, that's what we thought. It's called a warrant. Oh, you feeble-fobbled mind, you. It's obvious. It's a fickle situation you got yourselves into. Look it up. Fickle. It's a real word. F-I fickle. That's right. He just goes into, I don't know. Did you see what happened? They threw me out of the car. No, I was watching. I'm pretty sure the guy said, "What the hell you doing? Close the door," and you jumped out the vehicle. Shut up, Kramer. You know dang well they were trying to kidnap me. No, I think you just got paranoid. And I think I heard that African American man say, "Hey, honky, just leave me alone, will you? What the hell's wrong with you?" And then I could have swore I seen you say, "Don't kill me, don't kill me." And I can hear the African American say, "Is you crazy? I ain't got time to kill you, boy. I got money." And then I heard the car door open, and then all of a sudden, my God, oh my God. Did you guys see that? Did you see it? They were going to kill me. They threw me out. And then you got the police say, it was hilarious. The police come walking up to him. "Are you all right, son?" "Well, they threw me out of the car." Look at the people on my chat. And the cop looks at it. He's like, "Yeah, did you throw yourself out the vehicle?" People on your chat are saying you threw yourself out the vehicle. We talked to the driver of the vehicle, Mr. Shell. He said you jumped from the vehicle. It's on camera. It's impossible. Look at my chat, officer. Look at these people. See, there's my fans. Oh, that was hilarious. See, but in his mind, he never got help. He never got medication. He never got medication for his schizophrenia or whatever. You know, a lot of us got medication for many years. He never got his medication. That's why you're seeing this. If he did get it, he don't take it. He sells it. And that's why you're seeing him go into these things, because he's not taking his, or they got him on the wrong medication. You know, meth, the last time I checked, meth is not, and alcohol is not medication for mental problems. It's just not. It's not. I don't know. Maybe on the streets, Dr. Feelgood is telling them to do that. But last time I checked in the books, they don't use meth and alcohol to treat mental problems. They just don't. I wish they did, but they don't. He is supporting to take age medicine daily. Well, I imagine he's got some kind of mental problem also, Debbie. Which I'm not going to judge him for it. Just take your medicine. That's all. Eventually, It'll build up in your system, after taking it for years. And then you can come off of it for a while because it's built so much in your system that if you don't come off of it, it'll shut your body down, your body organs. So take your medicine for a couple years, get back in there, let it build up in your system, and then you can come off of it for a year and just live off of the medication that's stored in your kidneys, liver, and the rest of your fatty substances. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I'm just saying. They self-medicate with meth. I don't think so, Debbie. I don't think meth is on the list of self-medication for mental illness. I don't think it is. You wouldn't think it is, but I don't know. They're changing the laws every day. It might be, but that's one I'm going to refuse to take. And you can't make me take it. Medicaid, Medicare, Indiana, USA. You cannot make me take meth to try and cure my illness. My illness is going to be with me my whole life. It has been. I've learned to deal with it like a military soldier, overcome, adapt. I'm dumber than a box of rocks, but you can't make me take meth to try and fix me. I refuse. And you can't make me drink alcohol anymore. I've done it many years before I got help. Dare you force me to snort meth? If I have to, I will, but you're not injecting it in me. And that's where I draw the line. I mean it. No, Debbie, they cannot force me to take meth for my mental illnesses. You're wrong. You are wrong, woman. Oh, you people thought that you was going to be smarter than me. Look at my hands. Look at my fingers. Look at my pointing over there, pointing here, pointing there, pointing over here. It's all part of the plan. Oh, you feeble-minded feebles. Ooh, Debbie, did you just see that shadow? That's the great hawk that is flying above me. Oh, let's see if we can catch him on camera. No, he took off. I seen him flying, but he was flying away from her. So, finally, some beautiful sunshine weather. But like I said, we got storms coming in there. Debbie, no, you can't. This country cannot force me to take them drugs for my mental illnesses. I refuse. This is where I draw the line, Mr. Trump. You are not injecting me with that meth. I've seen the old footage of Hitler so high as a kite he could have took off himself like a rocket. Ain't doing that to me. I refuse. I refuse. And that's the same thing with Medicaid and Medicare. I refuse to take that meth to be on their special plan that they don't cover anything. I refuse. I refuse. No, it was just a hawk. Owls don't come out during the day. The owls and the hawks steal each other's babies. I noticed that, Debbie, on YouTube. Why, though? They're saying it's because the hawks and the eagles, or whatever birds it is, are actually stealing the owl's babies, and in return, the owl gets mad and tracks the bird all the way to its nest and then attacks its nest at night. And owls are great seers at night. Eagles can't even see them at night. They stay awake for days. Owls, yeah. Well, you're right, little lady. You're probably right. I can tell you this much. God bless America. God bless America. Sweet home. Let me see you try and do that up, church. Debbie, did that sound okay? You know it did. It was unbelievable. It was the sounds of the God angels. Unbelievable. The baritone in that was phenomenal. The vibrato was incredible. My home, sweet home. You see how I took it from the low all the way to the high and back to the low? Debbie, I went high, low, high, low, high, low. Try that up, church. Try that, Calvin. Well, all in a day's work around here. All right. All right, Debbie. All the rest of you, the leader of the packs. Leader of the pack. Burn. I saw her standing there on the corner. He's the leader of the pack. Boom, boom. I asked her if she wanted to go on a date. He asked her if she wanted to go on a date. She told me it'd be $100. I said I ain't got that much, yeah. And that's when I realized she was a slut. Is there anything in there, Mr. Kramer? No, I ain't got no brains left. It's all been sucked out by these vampires. Ernie Shell and the rest of them. I'm just living on time. Now, we are going to end this video. God bless you all. It's all about entertainment, imagination. It is true. Some people say that, I am a legend, but I'm not a legend. I'm not nothing. I'm an idiot. It is the King of all kings, God, and Jesus Christ. That is the superstar. Okay, I'm just a backup singer. Debbie, did you hear how I took the lows and then went straight to the highs, but then returned back to the lows? And I'm not talking about Lowe's, Home Depot, or whatever it is. Super Center. I'm talking about the noise. Did you hear that, Debbie? Testing 1, 2. Debbie, check 1. Debbie. Debbie. She can't hear anyways. She never listens. That's the problem. I open my heart like a book. It don't matter. These women don't care. Right? When us men, straight men and everything, we've been keeping everything in for many years. We open our hearts to these women and they're like vampires. Like, What are you doing, woman? I'm sucking every particle blood out of your bottom. This is horrible. You women have become pure monsters. No, you've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel. Comedy, DIYs, movie, you name it, we do it. Feeding animals. Make sure you check out Johnny Kramer's Wild Kingdom, A New Beginning, The Great Outdoors. With great furry stuffed motorized squirrels and birds. I want all of you to have a great day. God bless you all. Debbie Fox, thanks for stopping in. Ashworth, Bandit TV, all the rest of you out there. I mean, anybody that's watching, all my great fans, millions, quadrillions across the world. They've been shadow banning me. They've been jive talking me. They've been doing all kinds of stuff. Jive talking. Come get it on, girl. Jive talking. I can't hear what you say. So you folks have a great day. God bless you all. I'll be back.